Good morning, Panthers. It's great to see each and every one of you this morning. My name is Carter, and I work with the Pensacola Blue Wahoo's professional baseball team. We're here today at your school to talk to you guys about some very, very fun stuff. We're going to cover some reading, we're going to cover some baseball, and by the time we're finished, we are going to tell each and every one of you how all of you could come out to a Pensacola Blue Wahoo's game this season for free. Right? Doesn't that sound cool? So, if that sounds like a fun time to you guys, we are absolutely thrilled to tell you all about it. But first things first, we hope that all of you are baseball fans because we have something very, very cool to share with you. First thing first, we have our favorite story from out at Blue Wahoo Stadium. Straight from the ballpark, we have our special story, Kazoo Makes the Team, to share with all of you guys today. But I know I've been saying we up here, and it's just me so far, right? It's just Carter. I don't see anybody else here with me, but I brought a very special friend with me today. So, if you guys could help me chant so that we can bring him onto the stage and be with me with this microphone, I would really, really appreciate it. Do you guys think you can help me with that? Okay, thanks so much. So, what I need you to do is help me chant Kazoo. Kazoo. You guys think you can do that? All right, let's get started. Kazoo. 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 Oh, hi, Kazoo. Good to see you. Good to see you. This is my best friend, Kazoo, from out at Blue Wahoo Stadium, and we are so excited to share our favorite story with you guys this morning. Kazoo makes the team. Listening ears on. We're about ready to go, so let's get started. Below the waves of Pensacola Bay lived a blue creature named Kazoo. He swam and surfed with his pals all day. A pelican, a turtle, and a dolphin, too. The friends told tales and spread the word of how they built a coral reef. Then, far above, a ruckus was heard. They looked up and stared in disbelief. Smack, whack, crack, roar. Kazoo was wiped out by a wave. Then he saw a ball fly high and soar. He leaped back, unable to behave. Kazoo rose to the surface to investigate the great commotion, and a greater sight he never did see, because there stood a ballpark as grand as the ocean. Kazoo looked to the left, and then the right. A baseball game was happening here, and as he blinked to adjust his sight, he cried a single happy tear. Kazoo was dazzled by the game. He watched players pitch and bat and run. The Blue Wahoos was this great team's name, playing a sport filled with endless fun. A crazy thought then came to Kazoo as the sun's rays shone down all agleam. It was dim at first, but then it grew. He would try out for this baseball team. Wait, cried all his friends. Stay here in the cove with all of us. But Kazoo ran ashore with a hop and a plop. He did not understand their fuss. Next, he walked to the field, and suddenly he felt quite shy. Despite his nerves, he would not yield. He had to give his quest a try. Kazoo found the team's coach and his crews and asked them if he could try out. He wanted to join the Blue Wahoos. He felt it strongly, without a doubt. When Coach agreed, Kazoo took to home plate. And on the first pitch he saw, he swung and missed. Too fast. On the second pitch, the ball whirled past him toward the gate. With 2 strikes against him, Kazoo felt aghast. And guys, I know we have a lot of baseball fans in here. How many strikes do you get in baseball? 3, that's right. So Kazoo has 2 strikes. He's got to be careful here. On the third pitch of the at-bat, a curveball spun just past his face. Now he was out. 3 strikes went by. He'd blown his big chance. Kazoo wanted to cry. Shuffling his feet and hanging his head low, Kazoo let out a long, defeated sigh. But then, the pitcher came over and said, "Soon you'll hit the pitches I throw." And the catcher said, "That was a great first try." Kazoo then watched as a batter hit a home run to the right and rounded the bases in a flash. Kazoo had never seen such a sight. The crowd began to holler and whoop as game time excitement began to build. Could Kazoo still join this baseball group? Would his new wish be fulfilled? Kazoo had to make an important choice. He could either mope or he could cheer. He rose to the stands and raised his voice. His new purpose became quite clear. "Go team go," Kazoo urged. He was joined by his old animal friends from the Bay. Together they clapped and cheered and yelled. Kazoo felt great pride for the Wahoos that day. Kazoo's character drew large crowds in every inning, the best fans the city had ever seen. The fever pitch grew as the team kept on winning, and devotion to the Blue Wahoos was very keen. Coach came over to thank the creature and shake hands with the team's biggest fan. Kazoo had become the game's greatest feature because he brought new people, like you guys, to the Wahoos clan. Coach said, "Kazoo, please don't ever worry. You have earned a dedicated space. I offer you the team's special jersey. As the Blue Wahoos mascot, you always have a place." Kazoo was delighted as he held the uniform up to his neck. A Blue Wahoos mascot is what he would be. He would applaud his new team from every deck like this. And I need you guys to do something for me. I need you to say this next part so loud that I hear you all the way from Blue Wahoo Stadium. I need a big "Go Wahoos" on 3, all right? 1, 2, 3. All right. That was pretty loud. Thank you. Kazoo was so happy to lend them his talent, a great way to spend April through November. He had never felt so proud because now he was an official Blue Wahoos team member. Now Kazoo's friends knew why he left the Bay, for their hearts also felt a Blue Wahoos spark. The team gained some new forever fans that day, and Kazoo brought new joy to the Blue Wahoos ballpark. The end. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening so well during our story and for getting loud during those couple times when we asked you to. That was a lot of fun for us, and we hope it was just as much fun for all of you as well. But we're not finished up here just quite yet. I know we talked about some things in the beginning that we're going to get to right now. That includes how you can get out to Blue Wahoo Stadium for free this season. So just in case you weren't listening before, now is the time where you really need to listen up because we've got something very exciting to share with you. In my pocket, I have a very special Blue Wahoo's bookmark. Now, it isn't just special because it has Kazoo on the front and because it can save your place in your favorite book, but if I turn it around, there's that black and white square on the back called a QR code. If you don't know what that's called or what it does, that's okay. Ask your teachers, ask your parents. Super, super easy to use, not hard at all. So, for those of you who know what it does, you scan it with a phone, and you'll scan that with your phone once you get one of these bookmarks, which we're giving to your teachers to give to you once you read 4 books. So, I know that was a little bit confusing. All you have to do to get one of these is read 4 books. I know that is super, super easy for every single one of you because we have some big-time readers, and that is going to take, like, what, a day, maybe 2, but, I mean, that's super, super easy for every single one of you. So, all of you should have these bookmarks. Your teachers will give them to you, and once you get them, you can scan that code on the back to get access to a free ticket to a Blue Wahoo's game this season. Right? Pretty cool. And all you have to do to get it is read, which I know you guys do every single day. So, very simple. If you have any questions about this, make sure to ask your teachers and your parents as well. But I know that every single one of you here can get that done and get out to the ballpark this season. But there is that other thing that we were going to talk about, right, Kazoo? You think we should tell them about that other thing? Okay, I think so too. So, just in case a free ticket to go to a Blue Wahoo's game wasn't awesome enough for all you guys, we have something extra special on that day where you guys would come out and be Panthers together at Blue Wahoo Stadium. You would have the chance, if you get to that game, to take part in a special pre-game on-field parade with Kazoo. Pretty cool, right? So, not only would you be on the field where the professionals play, but you would be with all your friends from school who read their books and came to the game too. You would be with Kazoo. You would be in front of the whole crowd at a beautiful ballpark. I mean, that is so, so cool. And I hope that every single one of you is super pumped to do that too. We would love to see each and every one of you out of the ballpark this season. So, how many books do you have to read to get this bookmark? 4. That's right. 4 books only. Super easy. Get your bookmark from your teachers. Come out to the ballpark. Come see a game. Come to the parade. Take part in the parade. We would love to have every one of you out there. So, I'm Carter. That's Kazoo. Thank you guys so, so much for listening so well today, and thank you so much for having us. We hope every single one of you can make it out to see a game this season.